And here he is in Hitman 2 in New Zealand beach, battered by unpleasant wind, damp air from Pacific Ocean, and real nice family that the owner of actually inherited, but with simple matter of killing the previous occupants and stealing the house. And because it's so distant and barely nobody ever lives in it, because because the previous owner was some sort of rich and very paranoid about never being present, nobody has made any notice about that kind of thing. So because this is very Hitman 2 introductory mission, it's actually very simple and easy to do, because at the beginning there's not even a target to handle right away.
Satellite scans were inconclusive. Only one way to find out, I'm afraid. Good aim. Now, according to the local home security provider, the house is equipped with multiple cameras.
Yeah, tinkering that door. There's a couple of corpses in here.
Early 30s.
Nothing really remarkable. Taking more trinkets around here. All that nonsense.
She was never shy about collateral damage.
The owners?
Don't think so. The house is registered to a non-existing environmental NGO. This feels more like identity theft. Like you, Reynard is known to use disguises. Keep looking, 47. Nothing we can do for these people now.
Well, yeah, they got a big television. Janitor keeps calling that. Hey, by the way, what did you, when I can come to clean it up, and all kind of thing. Hey, there's a secret room over there. Open it up. See something armed to the teeth, take the password dongle, take the lockpick, just in case, break the camera recorder, just in case, out of sheer hilarity.
Nicely done, 47.
Get some intelligence stuff, nothing else on that too, just because. And now turn on their computer to notice that, hey, looks like she and her bunch of unpleasant henchmen is coming along, and time is 22:47. Of course, 47 is the arc number.
Nothing on the shadow client or the other.
So, but now as she happens to show up,
I doubt she even knows whom she's working for. Wait, here's something. A message from Robert Knox of Kronstadt Industries. And by the sound of it, he's a Providence operative.
A defector.
Well. Client won't like this one bit.
And you can't wait to tell him. They're back. Multiple hostiles.
I see them. Damn. Okay, we've got all we're going to get. Go to stage 2, 47. Eliminate Reynard, and preferably without raising suspicion. One step ahead of the shadow client for once. Let's keep it that way.
yeah, target came along with all the henchmen and her living dildo as well, called Orson.
Sorry you had to endure all that free champagne and cello music, Orson. What can I say?
Now, why would she wear that kind of ugly mess of some sort of weird hat and then that kind of massive shoulder topping? But getting her to suffer unpleasant fate through gravity is actually real easy. All Age of 47 has to do is get in here and hide in the bathtub and behind the bathtub until she decides to show up, and it will take several minutes because she has to do her evil scheming and all that. Oh, after a bit of the quite unnecessary, unpleasant amount of waiting, Age of 47 goes and knocks out Alma's boyfriend and herself, and being a friendly person, or better say more like being professional, boyfriend goes to closet because that is where all the boyfriends belong into. Shower is left on, can't even turn it off, but that does provide quite nice amount of audio disturbance. And then she is being used to clean up the floor after quite massive concussion to her head with a lead pipe, and flinged over the balcony.
Target down. Well done, 47.
And that was it. Gravity did her job on her. So, time to go to the next target. Now, in Miami, there's ways to get both Noxes being knocked out from the travel they are doing by a little bit of cunning, you could say, story missions, and one of them involves wearing a very silly mascot outfit, which Agent 47 does wear with big style. So let's just dump the first unlucky, you could say, let's just dump the unlucky attempted blackmailer. Steal everything he had, and then just take some incriminating documentation. And then go and proceed to deliver that stuff to the... go and confront Sierra Knox with all this little incriminating documentation and see what kind of... how eager she is to pay money for this not being revealed. Oh, no. Well, there's the blackmail guy.
Nice outfit. Really brings out your eyes. Miss Knox informed me you'd be here. She asked to make sure you brought the documents. So, did you bring the documents?
I have the papers right here.
Excellent. Come on in. Have a seat or something. I'll let Miss Knox know you're here.
So far, so good, 47. Now, let's see where this meeting is headed.
There's a guy here wearing a mascot outfit claiming you have an appointment with him. Wouldn't give his name. Got it. I'll let him know you're en route.
Hey, Flamingo guy. Miss Knox is on her way. Grab a seat somewhere. She'll be here as soon as she can.
Yeah, and now becomes a, you could say, one of the many comedic moments made use with.
Here for a job application or what?
Something like that.
Nice. If you don't mind me saying so, your particular choice of attire is maybe a little, I don't know, off? For a job interview, I mean.
My suit is at the cleaners.
And you couldn't find anything else to wear?
Correct.
You must lead a very interesting life, my friend.
You have no idea.
Now that's very funny, actually. The deadpan delivery of Agent 47, David Bateson as Agent 47, it just adds so much comedy to him. They really milk a lot of humorous value out of him. So, but now it's again waiting game.
Need us? Just call. We're right around the corner.
So here's the deal. You hand over the documents and leave, and that's the end of it. And you will do that now.
All right.
So here are the two possible outcomes of this meeting. One, you will leave this place and this country for good, and that will be the end of it. Everyone lives happily ever after. Two, you don't choose option one. Someone dies. Right here, right now.
Okay.
Target
But
down. Next up, Robert Knox.
so knowing that there's a carpet, let's just look with the camera. There's cleaning fluids, biohazard bags, carpet, shovels, and a top over there, meaning that, yeah, and a van. So yeah, I guess she was quite much shady stuff, so someone had to die. Right here, right now. Fair deal. Gravity did its job. And with great skill, Agent 47 has transformed himself into world's worst superhero, Florida Man.
A massive rush of dopamine.
You? Go ahead.
So, what's good?
Everything's to die for, Mr. Knox.
Excellent. Maybe one of these.
Yeah, Florida Man wears a big plastic earrings, which means Agent 47 would have to have pierced ear piercings by himself, and rotten foxtail, and awful gunk of a mess food. So yeah, now he got real sick. And he's going real fast, and Agent 47 is wearing real silly looking tights as well while he's at it. And the bodyguard is just watching away as the gravity does the job.
Both
Yep.
targets down. Well done, 47.
And that's it. Gravity did job to the both of them. How long does he float? Will he float? Or does he just... Oh, now he sank like a rock. Yep, but time to off to move to the next point. Now, in Colombia, there are 3 targets, and one of them wanders around city and coming occasionally to this little side building. So, the trick is to wait until she arrives here, and for do that I've already done some cleanup of all the other characters upstairs, so it's just waiting for her to come. There she is, walking around a suspiciously empty looking building.
Excuse me.
And gets a can of soda can to her face, which most likely deforms quite heavily, and then Agent 47 just drags her off to the near place, and it all comes to the gravity.
Martinez is down. Good work.
Yep. The animated bunch of piranhas to handle her. So, that was it. First target faced some gravity. Ah, yes, and handling the other target can also be done with using gravity thing, but it demands a little bit of preparation work, mostly in form of knocking out the hippie and knocking out the hippie drug smuggler and stealing hippie drug smuggler's clothes, and then it's just a matter of tampering with a special drug car and using stolen glue from the mechanic to fix it, and then taking it along and just preparing to deliver it to the second Mr. Expert cartel crack cocainist man who is good with drugs.
Bring it home, Daddy-o.
Ah, damn it. I do carry a gun, so that would be bad, be frisked. So let's just drop the Bartoli and the gold baller.
No drama.
Oh, I still have something. Which is what? Oh, submachine gun. And none of the else is something they can find. So
This'll just take a second, man. Alright, cool. You're clean and good to go.
and like that move, Agent 47 has gotten through. So time to go and have a chat with Franco. Now, Agent 47 gives him the crack cocainist filled souvenir truck with some extra stuff. Now the Franco is gonna have a good big whiff with it, which of course may give some very noticeable effects to his old shorts wearing personality. Yeah, he looks quite classless, not classy at all.
Oh man, we feel sick. Sorry, let us through.
What looks like he got sudden spout of nausea, shuffling real fast into the pit to puke. Let's pick up this pick of crack cocainist, and of course he can then be just flipped over and he falls to darkness and death.
Nice work, 47.
That's 2 targets fallen to their demise in Colombia. Time to head to the third one. Now, Rico Delgado, like another South American drug dealer lord, had a pet hippo which likes to eat meat. So let's give it some meat by throwing in a guard. And now we just wait for the results. Well, situation is good. Hippo guy gets a... Well, he gets his payment and gets to live alive and with most likely trousers quite heavily filled with excrement. But now it's time to once again, well, not throw him in. Well, it's not the falling place, but the landing place, which does the nasty thing here now. Yeah. And hippopotami, I think that's the plural, are dangerous animals. I don't know, are they that dangerous that you could feed people to them, but they are dangerous animals. So, off to the next one, which is my personal non-favorite stage. Now, India. I would say this is one of my perhaps the least favorite map of entire Hitman World of Assassination. Not only because of, well, they really made sure that this is a big, crowded and dirty city, but also because there's 3 targets, one of them has to be dug out, it's just not easily found. And the second one is quite annoying to get if you try to make use of any kind of challenges, and well, only one of them is actually, you could say, really fun in that kind of sense. So I have to did some editing trickery to get this stage done. Now in Mumbai, India, there's a quite annoyingly difficult method of getting a big cage fall on Vanya Shah's head. That's reasonably low effort method of getting gravity to do the work for you're doing Age of 47's work in that case. So, but off to the next one. Now, Dawood Rangan has a big tower in which he holds a court. So, I think there might be a method of Age of 47 to just throw a ball to his head and he will fall over. Then it demands some creative use of crowbars and hand-to-hand combat and running away. To then get away from the situation with ease. But now it's time to go and hunt down the third one.
Heard about this whole maelstrom business.
Now, the most difficult part of this set of mission is to finding Maelstrom. And then once he has been found, he can quite...
We sailed the seas for years.
Who is that?
Neatly be knocked out, taken to a dragging thing, and then just hold upstairs.
Go and put your hands where I can.
Which demands also some fistworks, old-fashioned fisticuffs. Age of 47 is really good at them.
See you in hell.
Yeah, see you in Knockout Land. And once he's dragged up here, he can be thrown out from the window.
Very well done, 47.
Suffice to say, India is a very tough place to get. managed to successfully drop all these targets. So, but I'll be now going to the next one. And from there, perhaps the worst map of Hitman 3, it is time to go over to say Hitman 2, part of Season 2 of World of Assassination. It's time to go perhaps to the best map of them all, aka Whittleton Creek, Vermont. Flashy place filled with fancy place filled with all kinds of shady characters. So, of course, this kind of place is a haven for all kinds of nasty accidents waiting to happen. Like that guy, very shady looking guy wearing a suit. So, let's just go and create one very unpleasant accident for him as well, which involves falling from high places. And one step in making a big amount of gas and make a disaster happen to Mr. Cassidy is to then fill the house with nice, efficient knockdown gas, but to make them all go very much kill out and completely fall out of their chairs. And more people run into the gassed house and get themselves gassed. But it doesn't really matter that I go to the house and get spotted by cameras and all that, because everybody would wants to get inside the house, gets themselves gassed. Like that. So now I just observe that is there any higher upper floor windows to make sure that to drag his form to. Oh yes, there is. Yeah, you can spot me, all right. It doesn't really matter that you spot me at all because I'm just gonna. Nobody can come into this place without me, without getting knocked out by the sleeping gas, which is exactly the way Agent 47 wants this case to happen. And there's the front door. Oh, dumping him doesn't actually kill him yet. Yeah, something's going on, but it's called gas inside the door, inside. So let's just throw Mr. Cassidy out to the roof. Leave through the roof window. Oh, he's fallen that down. So it takes a bit of more dragging. It became dragging Nolan Cassidy right next to this pond and then just kicking him in. And that solves his problem. It wasn't the fall, it was the landing spot of water and completely unconsciousness. So say hello to drowning. I think he'll be found way later. So now get the anus, the Janus, whose face really is like an anus. Janus's house has plenty of bodyguards. So old man gets to eat some wrench to his head. And that would be just the first step in making gravity do some unpleasant things to the old spy master anus. So let's just now find the window to dump him. Against my expectations, there's a nice window up here leading to the backyard of Anus's house. Why would a Russian guy want to live in America? and a frail-bodied old guy gets thrown out from the house. And well, finding all the clues is not related to gravity. So off to next target again. Now, Isle of Scale, with all its fancy high society hijinks and pointless scheming, demands some sort of finesse to be actually, you could say, to be handled with efficiency. So that will be there will be need for some plots and schemes and all that kind of nonsense. So let's just start them going. Now, getting one target to be dropped demands taking out one of the architects to get some sort of thing, and now having some chat with the most boring guy ever.
Nice evening.
With the constant.
No robe, no mask. Which rank are you?
Oh, I'm more of an outside observer, Mr.
Name's Sinclair. I'm Chief Technical Designer at Quonstad Industries.
The name rings a bell.
Here, I think it might interest you.
What's this?
I think you know. The chip in your neck is my design, which means I can override it for a price.
Most interesting. Meet me at the tower.
Miss
Which is great.
I forgot to tell you before.
We can be seen
the more
together.
prominent art members
Always
were
are.
curious as to how
That is
three
Sophia
top
Washington,
Hyperborean
chairwoman of the Ark Society, professional treasure hunter, and Providence operative. Quite the resume.
Yeah. Yeah, balding guy wearing a suit and with very silent voice. That's actually quite sinister. Agent 47 in a sense is less sinister with his bald head and very deadpan delivery.
Excuse me, sir.
Good evening, sir. Please come in. Have a seat. It's lovely by the fireplace.
May I see those blueprints again, please? Interesting. All right, Mr. Sinclair. I'm listening.
Don't. In fact, forget all I said.
Excuse me?
This wasn't my idea. Sophia Washington. She's the one who told me to approach you. It's all a trap.
Go on.
I never asked why. I just went along because she's the boss.
And you're telling me this now? Why?
Let's just say I don't like to get my hands dirty.
I see. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Sinclair. You have been most helpful. Hang on for a moment.
Now it takes more scheming and waiting.
You think because the partners noticed you that you have...
Well, there's a boring level of scheming and plotting going on, so let's just make it faster by hello, knockout to you lady as well,
Quick,
dragging
get
you
out of
to the
sight and finish
edge,
the mission. The clock is ticking.
throwing her off the ledge,
Nice work, 47. Next up.
and while I'm at it,
Washington.
let's just drag the constant, not throw him off the pit, even though that would have been way funny. And while I'm at it, let's just put him to the box as well, because that's where he belongs to. So that was one person with a gravity, but then there's another one. So let's just go and hunt her down as well. Now there's a big and heavy chandelier that one of the Washington sisters like to ogle.
Both
Well,
targets down.
and falling that
And now
will
to
make
Constant.
quite things.
Mr. Gray, what's your status?
In position. You did your part, 47. Now
Well, yeah, that solved the gravity thing quite well. And all would be left would be leaving the place. But once again, gravity did its job. So, going for the next location. And here it is again, Agent 47 wearing a fancy suit, coming to do a little bit of bank jobs in New York, and there's already a very suspicious looking thing that could be tampered with something to make target fall to death. So, but still, Agent 47 has plans of dropping a lot of stuff around, so let's just get ready to do some of that dropping things, which takes a lot of walking around and skulking. Making one kind of drop means tampering with this big clock panel. Just because Agent 47 likes gravity, and then it's just a matter of waiting game. And now, just waiting for the magic to happen.
Look at them down there, scurrying about in their miserable...
And the bodyguards gave nothing about that. She must have been really unpleasant person to watch. But that's not the only way to make gravity do something, make things fall. Now, at the investment floor, there's a way to cause some chaos by putting a fire alarm on. Because there's this little terminal that is used to do all kinds of nonsense.
Checking in from the teller hall. It's all quiet here.
So you can, so Agent 47 then can start tampering with that. But just to make sure that the tampering works very well, it's time to wear the tampering-proof outfit. Yeah, let's sell everything, sell everything, sell everything. That should make a big bit of a, you could say, things drop thing going on. And tampering with the stocks may be something to call the boss or lady over here to downstairs.
Command, trading floor is looking fine. Over.
At least it should be something like that call. Now, Agent 47 is a great investor. He makes the investments absolutely fail. And because of that, Director Savalas comes downstairs to yell at people. So, how could Agent 47 make... Well, he already made the stocks fall. How can he make other things fall as well? Now Agent 47 just hides in a closet to wait for the director to come go a bit away.
Yes, what is it?
To prepare to make a phone call, but
Excuse me, sir. I didn't realize. Yes.
But that phone call just gets interrupted quite rudely by Agent 47, who just now grabs her and gravity does its job. That didn't happen perfectly, but it certainly does. So now Agent 47 is just time to make a crash the bank vault, but that really isn't that big deal. That's kind of simple thing. In addition to crashing the director, Agent 47 also crashes himself out from the window. That also means landing. Yeah. Whoop. And in Haven Island, gravity can be manipulated to do damage to first target, the very eye-catchingly Lyudmila Vetova, former confidence artist, and seeing what kind of looks they designed for her, it is to guess what kind of confidence artist she was. But gravity is a harsh mistress, especially to her, despite this being very silly thing. Now, at Haven Island, there's a little bit of a matter of causing plenty of distractions to one target doing a little bit of a subterfuge and scheming.
Stephen, it worked. We're in.
So, does the...
Now I just need that USB from the villa. I'm hoping our new arrival, Mr. Reaper, might be of assistance here. He certainly looks to have the skills.
Does she notice the overflowing sink?
Oh, you did it.
Oh,
Two targets
that
remain.
solved it.
That is Tyson Williams, CEO of Haven. A reputed paranoid tyrant, Williams is known for his bad temper and heavy-handedness.
Oh yeah, that's true. And
Keep it real.
he might also be somebody who might enjoy having a date with gravity.
Jeez, I'm burning up. You there? You finished hooking up that bath to the thermostat?
It's not easy, Mr. Williams. Well, the instructions are in Mandarin Chinese.
Well, look at the illustrations then. Just get this thing up and running so I can cool down. You hear me?
Of course, Mr. Williams. It won't be long now.
Yeah, we have to set up shop somewhere else. Oh, this tropical climate is killing me. My migraines are just getting worse and worse here.
Yep, he doesn't look nice at all. Now, Tyson Williams is a obnoxious ass who just shuffles around his mansion. So, it takes some creative use of all kinds of tools, equipment, and generally everything. You can just, hello, make him a unconscious witness. Ah, damn, he doesn't look too good. But he's gonna dangle right there for quite some time. I'd say quite enough time. Actually, not enough time. I don't get time to drag him over there. And this guy over there. But he should not spot me, as I now drag Mr. Tyson all the way over here. Make a distraction over there.
Wonder what that was.
And throw him and his fat sweaty ass over the edge.
Tyson Williams eliminated. Excellent work, 47.
That was gravity to another guy.
Just one more target to go.
Now, making Stephen Bradley, aka the fitness fanatic,
Faster! Stronger!
okay. Well, that was a ball.
Yeah, hey, bro. Why me? Why me?
That's ball to you. And knockout to you, Stephen Bradley. So let's just try to drag him to a location I think is approximate to place where there's big bunch of coconuts will fall. And coconuts are very heavy.
So, that's
yep,
Stephen Bradley
gravity
taken
works.
care of. Well done.
And as is proven, gravity can take care of every main target of Season 2 of Hitman World of Assassination. It wasn't always done with extreme subtlety, but this kind of challenge may get quite annoying, especially in stages where the targets do not particularly want to go near high locations or walk around in crowds. But next time. Now, in India, there's a con artist. Well, I guess it should be known that the gravity is indeed a scam.